Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also good. Did you started projects? Did you started means you told that you are currently don't have means you are not on the project.
Yeah, project the 25 heat exchangers.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 week we get 2 heat exchanger drawings and approx 7 mechanical design has been completed back.
So no mechanical design is completed, huh?
No, not total half. It's 13 out of 25.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah, in 8 and 9 days. I have also checked the drawing.
Mm. So you are checking drawing as well as you are doing designing.
Yeah, half.
But still you can complete one equipment in one day, right?
Yeah. BU type mostly, and there is not too much parts to model.
Okay. It is passes whatever there is no error in the designing, then it will be less time. But if you find any error or anything comes to solve that one, it will take maybe 1-2 hours or 3 hours, depending on the error or depending on the issue.
Depending on the error.
Yeah.
Yes, depending on the error.
So which to apply, what to apply, how to apply, into taking that one, it will take time.
If any error I got which I cannot able to resolve, I play with errors be back calculated.
What will do?
I start back calculate.
Back calculate. Okay.
Yeah.
So you will do back calculate and you will solve that issue. Huh?
Yeah, I will solve the problem. Where is it coming?
Okay. So you have any issues to discuss?
No. Right now I don't have any.
Okay, Kaushik. Welcome. Hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
I think 1 or 2 weeks you didn't come, no? So this is the share and
I think last session I attended or last to last session I believe.
Last session we didn't kept because due to this Dashera
Yeah,
and that
then
one.
last session I think we attended before this Dasera.
Okay. Any issues to discuss or anything to share?
I don't have any issues. So my intention is to reduce those coordination.
So how you are thinking to reduce that coordination?
See, reduce the coordination means if your drawing is automated, okay, and if you create a 3D model, your most of the task of coordination will be reduced, definitely, because from the procurement to your engineering and then the project, this coordination will be automatically reduced because everybody can see that model. Then second thing will come, your coordination is the bill of material. Is the most tedious task to check each material, the description, and the third is the material cart out, or you can say the optimization, the wastage. You normally cut a plate, right? So that optimization. So those way I'm just trying to make automation so that those work will be reduced and these leakages will be reduced. So if you say you're normally an engineering team, 20% is doing only calculation, 80% are this work. Okay. So 20% problem is already solved by PVElite and compress, but 80% is still not solved. So I'm trying to do that. It's really a very headache. It's not easy. So that is we are doing. Let's see. There are actually two aspects we are trying to do now. One aspect is like this. I already have shown you, right, that column 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so we normally two types of target. One is the automation of the whatever is available, like heat exchanger, the TEMA one. It's available, right? You just select and the drawing should be come out. Okay, you select the type and the drawing should come out. That is one aspect. Another aspect is the customization. Because now you see some customers don't want their design. Okay, they have their like one design or something. Then we have to customize their design in automation. So they are doing normal way. So we'll try to make it automate. So that is more challenging because if you want to do some customization automation, then it takes time because their support is different, their saddle is different. Okay, so those are their internals are different. Let's see, if the standard product, then I already do it. Like I already told you, right, the API tank, because I don't know about API tank.
Okay.
So if I do the API tank, first we'll do it, then I'll charge it. Because if I start the project and then I'll just charge them, then it will more pressure will come.
Yeah.
Like heat exchangers, we do it fast. Then we'll say, this is the automation, you can use it now.
Okay, means which are available with you or which you already done, you say you charge them first, and which is not
Yes,
available, then you first you will do, then you will ask
yes.
them for.
Yeah, so if you say something which is standard one, then we'll do it first and then we'll charge. And if you have customized one, like somebody who having their own design and they don't want to share it, or they their own thing, so then there is NDA clause.
Yeah.
Then we'll like work as a team and then we'll charge as per the work progresses.
So this already which you are telling that it's available, heat exchangers and that one. So all type of heat exchanger you already done.
Not all type. We have selected some 13 types. Okay. So the 13 types are we can say automation can be done. Okay, like AES is there, AES, BES, NEN. Okay, so BFU. So these are some types, and just 13 types are there. So those are already tested. So you can generate the model and then generate the drawing.
To generate the model, just we need to give some basic input, right?
Yeah, you need to give some basic input without knowing anything. Suppose, for example, you don't know about heat exchangers also. Just I'm giving an example. You don't know anything about heat exchangers. So what you'll do, whatever default items are there, you just try to run it. So you'll get some model.
Okay.
Now that model will be a skeleton model. And then you will change the parameter for particular parts or assembly. And then you make the parameter correct as per the required, you can say PVElite or compress output, calculation output. First you will maybe you will follow a data sheet. You will just give the data, how many nozzles, type of nozzles. Okay. So then what is the diameter, thickness, you put, you run it, you get a skeleton of the heat exchangers. Once the skeleton is ready, then you try to correlate with your PVElite calculation. Okay, and then you put that, then the model will be ready. So the whole process, I think hardly it will take you 1 day.
Okay.
If you do slowly.
Okay, so one day your model will be ready, and
yeah, your model will be ready with your full details. Okay. So then now it's come to your generate the drawing. So GA will be, that is also I told you last time, 1 day you will generate the GA.
Okay.
Now when it comes to the detailing, then detailing will change as per your requirement with the shop, because the shop is having their own drawing templates last 10 years or 15 years they are using. So now you have to match with that. And we are not recommending to use AutoCAD. So you cannot change anything. No line you can run. Everything has to be extracted from that model only. Okay. So whatever you change in the model, not in the drawing. So drawing will be like your template of that model.
Okay.
And the same way the BOM. So BOM will be like just one click. If you click one BOM generate, it will click the full BOM. And that BOM you can easily match with the part by part, because that is came from the model. You have not written anything. Okay, means you no need to check the part wise in the model. It's like you have to check once. If it is done, that means it is done.
So this BOM also, like if plates are required, so plates maybe we'll get in 6x2 size. So it will be give that one also, how many plates you need to order.
Yes, how many plate, how many dish head, pipe, flanges, nuts, bolt, or you can say the repad, insert plate, whatever is there, it will come in as a BOM. Even if you consider the what you call saddle, so saddle is number of plates, right? Types cut out. So each part will come is like that. That is the one part. Okay, the BOM will come. Now the another challenge you have normally is the cutout, right? So that is also takes longer time. because you have to find out which cutout we should use the less wastage. So that is like you have to do manually, but anyway, that is from the model. Again, you are taking from the model. You are not sketching anything. Normally, we used to do the sketch in the AutoCAD, right? You have to make the size and you put in the 3 meter by 6 meter plate or whatever available plate. So that is also you have to just call the part, you put in the in that layout. So that work also will be reduced.
So this is automation already done, or still we need to do manually?
We have done it, and we are some customers we are doing by means you are not giving now to the customer. And that is not done. We are doing our own, and then we are giving.
Okay,
but I am trying to do it like to the. I mean to say now we are trying to make it like available to the user can do it or not. But for that, actually, the most challenging task is the preparation of the. You can say that what you call is documentation. You need the documentation, right? How to do that? So that we are preparing.
Means plate cutting, it's not still done. Just you done the modeling and that one and.
No, plate cutting also done. That is called you can cut out, but it's not automation. I mean to say automation. When you say it's not like you from okay, just to understand to give how you reduce the time. Okay, so the time reduction is like that. Normally, when you suppose there is one client who is doing the 2D work, so they want to change to 2D to 3D. Okay, so what actually they require? They require a skilled person who can do the 3D. Okay. That person will make the 3D of the parts. Okay. But that parts will not be standardized. I mean to say, he will make as per his understanding. Okay. Then he will make the model. Then he will extract the drawing. So this is the sequence. Okay. So that person, it all depends on the person capability and you can say how much speed he can do. But in this case, what I am telling you, this is automation of the whole workflow. Okay. Whatever you are doing, suppose the customer X is doing the same way with the customer Y.
Okay. So even if you give the X also, it will be
independent of you. Yeah, it is independent of your competitiveness or your competency of the person.
Okay.
So we are trying to make it like, okay, everybody, now we are doing by one, but we are trying to make it like everybody who is not knowing also of the software. Suppose now PVElite, somebody want to operate, right? He has to know how to do it. So PVElite made a tutorial, right? Some I think 200 pages. So you follow it, you can generate the model and then you can run it. Maybe you don't know the ASME code by that time.
Yeah.
So same way it is also like that. You follow some tutorial, you will make it. And by that time you understand all the ASME code, the nut bolt sizes, all things, then it is like it will be easy for you. So that is independent of your skill and competency.
Okay, so even X, the drawing produced by X also will be similar to the Y produced. It's the same type of equipment.
Yes, it is independent of his understanding of the views. Normally what we say, the draftsman normally how they do, they have to imagine like he create one view, like it may be a front view or it may be a side view, right? So you have to think first view, then it comes with the experience. But this thing what we are doing, it is like it's a one click. 3 views are done by 2 clicks. So that's the changes.
As you are saying that producing these drawings, GA drawing will 1 day will take, and modeling 1 day, and fabrication drawings maybe 1 or 2 days.
No, I will not say it is 1 or 2 days. Fabrication normally what we are doing, it is taking per drawing it's like 2 days per type. If you say, suppose for example, like if heat exchangers, there are like GA drawing and normally some clients are make like body details separately. Okay. The nozzle drawing separately. Some client may combine the body detail nozzle in one drawing. Okay. So suppose if you say consider one type. Okay. So considering one type, it will take 2 days.
Okay.
Suppose you want the body detail and nozzle in single drawing, then it take 2 days. If you separate also, then it will take 2 days, 4 days. Then if you consider the saddle drawing, some client wants the transportation drawing separate. Some clients will combine with the GA drawing.
Okay.
Okay, so that depends, right? Because here, if you say GA with the BOM, okay, this will take 1 day because BOM will then consider all the parts, whatever in the GA. But now you have to segregate because in the body detail and nozzle, you have to show only body detail and nozzle BOM, not the others.
So, okay, if you consider also in one drawing, so maybe GA 1 day and modeling 1 day and maybe fabrication 1 day. But 3 days for one equipment, right?
No, fabrication, I am talking about per item. I mean to say fabrication drawing, it will take 2. So, if you consider a heat exchangers in a if it's an initial condition, initial stages of the person, it will take around 10 working days. Okay, 10 to 12 working days to complete one heat exchangers drawing fully. I mean to say you consider transportation drawing, you consider the nozzle, body detail. So this all consider you take 10 to 12 working days.
But Atul, how many days you are taking in your fabrication?
I have 3 draftsmen and I'm using 3 of totally 3, and we are generating one heat exchanger approx maximum 4 days.
So 3 into 4 means around you are using around 12.
Yeah. What is our strategy is our senior draftsman will make G and 2 bundle only. Other one will generate supplementary sheet. And totally we made it for 5 sheets only. So that's why we are generating in 3 to 4 days.
Okay, as Kaushik saying that 10 to 12 days. So maybe yours also if you multiply 10 to 12.
If single person will do, it will take 8 to 10 days.
Yeah, means it will be same. Means from your side manual doing and also from your side also it's a 10 to 12 days.
Yeah, right now we are also searching for automation, but as per management they want to buy a software.
So here Kaushik is ready to give then. He is ready to sell. He is making software, automation softwares, right, Kaushik?
Yeah, but not we are not giving a software because see the challenges in the software. I'm telling you what we face. Like you have to buy automation will not be a software. Okay, automation is an addition of a tool like PVElite. PVElite is a tool. And then if you want to do PVElite automation, then it will be another tool. Okay. So when Atul is saying that automation software, that means he has to buy one platform first. So platform can be SolidWorks, SolidEdge, NX, so, then Autodesk, Inventor, lots of platforms are there. So you have to buy a license for that first. Then you have to buy a automation software. Okay. And then both the thing you will buy, the cost will increase. So we found that one because our intention is first to capture the Indian market. So Indian market is a challenge is that buying two software, for me also the cost is increasing.
Okay.
So then again when you buy two things means you have to learn two things. Yeah. You have to learn that platform also, and you have to learn the automation also.
Okay.
So telling you that software, I am not made the software. Like, okay, if I make a software and sell it, then I cannot combine the both the platform and the automation. Okay. So my intention is to combine it. So which I can do now when we do internally. So when I say the users can do that, then I have to see how to combine that. Because then the cost will reduce. Otherwise, see again, when Atul is saying that he is trying to buy a software, right? Automation software. So now Atul will have two challenges here. He has to buy that software, the platform, and somebody should give the training.
Correct.
And then he has to buy the automation software, then somebody has to give the training. And the person who is doing, he also has to be adapting on that because it's a very difference. This AutoCAD to you say the automation is doing the parametric way. Okay. And AutoCAD is doing a very generic way, making from the scratch. the automation is doing the parametric way means you start from the model as a parameter. So that's why it will have challenges both the way. Let's see how we can also improve in that way, because we are also trying to do the combine, but it will take some time for that.
So you cannot sell to Atul now, right?
Now I cannot sell to Atul as a product. I can sell Atul as a service.
So means Atul has to come to you and he has to tell that this is the type of heat exchanger I require, and you will give to that drawing to him, right?
Yes. I can give to Atul as a service, like he wants this, and I can give to Atul like this drawing, and then Atul can see, okay, these drawings, how much time and what are actually first Atul should see what are the benefits he is getting. Okay, that is the first intention of should be the intention. But as Atul is saying, the 10 days is almost he is taking with his draftsman, right? So when he say automation, it will not reduce in one day. So the first to make it clear, or it will not even reduce it by 50%. It will be same. What will be the impact for Atul is Atul will not do the rework. Okay, because you are creating a model, there are so many things happens like clashes. Sometimes the fabrication team will come and will say, I cannot weld, I cannot access. So those things you can modernize, I mean to say. So that is you are getting first, and when your manpower will be used to it automatically, then it will be like the part of, like now AutoCAD people are doing faster because they have the shortcut keys, all those things, right? So when it will be used to it with this automation, then maybe it will be more faster. Maybe next time after 2 to 3 years, Atul can be able to generate the drawing in 5 days or 3 days or 4 days, single person. So automatically your manpower will
without checking also.
Without checking also, because you are doing the same process. You know that this is the part, this part is normally, this is the material. You have to change the material and length, all those things. Not like every time you no need to a rigorous checking, because it's automatically improving, right? Every time you run it, it is improving. So that it will impact.
Okay. So to other client also you are providing service only, not the software?
No, I'm just providing now service only, not the software, because as I told, I have to check with the cost, and I'm working on that, because when I say the product, then it will be like cost effective. Let's see how fast we can do, because see, I have also getting challenges. The challenges is like the manpower in India, because we are not getting a manpower which is having the same capability of generating the 3D model. Okay. Everybody knows to generate a model, but now when it comes to a model generation and then equipment knowledge, because we should know the equipment knowledge. When I'm saying, okay, the user may be very newcomer, but for my case, I cannot take a newcomer to generate the model, because he has to know the equipment also.
Okay.
So those challenges we are facing, that's why it's taking time as a product.
So Atul, I think maybe after some time when you develop, you can contact him. Maybe it will be useful.
Yeah.
Atul, you have to wait for that to the management. Maybe very soon we will have some presentation. We'll give some presentation, and then maybe you can talk to your management also how it works.
Yeah, because in India market, delivery period is short and equipment lot size is big.
Yes. So that's why, I mean to say my intention is from perspective of Indian market only, because the order volume is very high there. Okay. And as if it is like Indian market, we can capture as a user, means the global market will be very easy for us. Okay, because the global market is more on quality, not quantity. Indian market is more on quantity. So so that is the challenge actually. Okay, so that's why I'm telling that I'm not. If I give you like automation, then you cannot generate, because then it will be like you have to know the platform also, like which platform this automation is coming. Then both things you have to know. So then again, your craftsman will say it is so much difficult. Okay, because see the things when automation, you can say last 10 years I'm working on that in different platform. Okay, so most of in India we started it, but somehow it failed, because what happens when you make such type of changes and you give to a draftsman, it was just like you are giving a computer first in 90s or 80s. You give the computer, right, and you say the government employee to operate that computer, how it feels. So same way they also feel. It's a full changes, you are doing same thing last 10-15 years, suddenly somebody will say you do this like this like this like this. So the brain is not adaptive enough to absorb those. Okay, so when we started, you will love some of us, some of our colleagues, even to say the senior most, they used to think that okay, one click the drawing will be generated. It is not going to happen anywhere near future. One click drawing cannot be generated. Okay, because then it's like it is required some AI.
Yeah.
Know the which location, which part should come. Everything is like it's there, but that way we thought. Means 10 years before. Now also nothing changed. The same thing. You cannot generate a drawing in one click.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a process you have to follow. So it is not even it is not going to reduce your time. Like you are telling 10 days, maybe your management will say 10 days. I want it in 2 days. No, it is not. Anybody is claiming any software, I can tell you it is not going to happen. Because you have to first train the person, it will take 1 year.
Yeah.
Then he will leave to your company or not, that is different issue. He will just be in your company, that is different issue. If you learn those things, automatically his salary, I mean to say his expectation will be high.
Yeah. Because he's doing a lot of automation.
Yeah, these are some challenges we faced the last 10 years, and now also we are facing the same thing. So that's why the intention is like that. You have to first, you have to convince your management, okay, suddenly nothing will change.
Yeah.
Okay, suddenly you will generate the drawing in the same speed, but you can reduce the leakages. Okay, the coordination is itself a leakage. You have to give the input to someone.
Yeah.
So now what Atul is doing, I can tell you. Atul is giving his calculation to the draftsman, and that senior draftsman is giving his to his juniors.
Yeah.
Then junior draftsman is giving it back to the senior draftsman. He's checking. Then the same drawing again coming to Atul. Atul is also checking. Then Atul is again giving comments, and it is going back again to the senior draftsman. Right? This is the workflow.
Yeah.
Because Atul cannot operate or cannot do any changes on the AutoCAD. But if I say that one person can do everything, okay, he can do the calculation also, he can generate the drawing also. So that way it will reduce your time and efforts, and of course the money.
So Atul only able to, means in future maybe if you develop. So Atul only do the
I'd
calculation.
say Atul will do the calculation and he will run it, the skeleton, and to the senior draftsman to check. See, the workflow is totally changes. Now Atul is the final one who is checking. But that time Atul is doing, and the senior draftsman will be checking on the basis of his understanding, his experience. Okay, so workflow is reverse now. But what will happen now, this to and fro will be very much reduced, because Atul is doing what PVElite is saying, right?
Okay.
So that way it reduces. Now Atul has to give the input to the senior draftsman again give it, again Atul give comment, again goes back to senior draftsman. Sometimes the drawing date is coming and the senior draftsman is in absent. It happens, right, Atul?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you cannot do anything. You cannot change those things. Those are actually leakages, but you cannot say lots of things to your management like these are the things, because these are it's our way of work.
Yeah. So Atul need to manage these all things. Whatever if some senior is absent or somebody is absent. So,
That is actually big challenge, right? Somebody is absent, and then your whole workflow is disturbed.
yeah.
Yeah,
The one guy is missing is now, because this due to this automation, this is automatically is coming, right? Then Atul also can change, and he's not going to change in the drawing. What he's going to change in the form.
Okay, we'll hope maybe in soon you can generate and Atul can start using your software or your automation. Okay.
Yes, I'm also hoping that.
Okay, then anything to discuss? Any issues?
yeah. I have one query about one heat exchanger. This is not an heat exchanger. This is a geometry like heat exchanger. I am explaining what is the geometry.
Uh-huh.
Geometry is it is a U type
Okay.
heat exchanger. There is a blind in the left corner,
Mm-hmm.
and blind flange is connected with a flange,
Mm-hmm.
hollow flange, and flange is connected with the main shell, and there is a descendant right hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Now there is no tube sheet, but there is a tube which is coming to the blind flange,
Mm-hmm.
and there is a tube hole in the blind
Mm-hmm.
which connected to the nozzle,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
just like flathead to the connected to the nozzle. How do we design it? Because there is a no tube sheet.
If you say Atul, what I understand, the tube sheet is a flange type, right?
Yeah, tube sheet is the same type.
So it's a, I think you refer the I think in TEMA itself is there like tube sheet type. Okay,
Yeah,
so one is the extended.
Yeah, I got it extended one, but can I use?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
that's why I'm saying that you make as a blind as a tube sheet, considering that one, so you can design that one.
Yeah, because I will not design tube sheet.
Yeah,
Because
tube
if
sheet
I
is not there,
go
then
with
how?
this
Yeah,
tube sheet designing as per TEMA,
yeah.
my tube sheet will fail because there is no OTL, because the number of tube is 8. It is like coil.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There is no OTL. There is no.
You mean to say the construction is like that, one blind flange, then one
Yeah.
tube sheet flange, and in between there is one gasket, right? So that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you will consider that the flange one with the drills. I mean to say you are telling the
Yeah.
tube sheet. So you will consider
Yeah.
that as a tube sheet only, and I think you
Yeah.
can model also in PVElite if I am not wrong.
Yeah. I did same thing. I just want to.
Yeah,
Maybe
there.
right or wrong.
Yeah. It's you can do the same thing, but there is no option, no. So we have to do in this way only. Maybe.
Yeah, but if I do this, I did not design tube sheet. How can I recheck with the tube calculation? So I'm not analyzing tube sheet.
But you are this blind. You are considering as a tube sheet, no?
Yeah.
So considering the same way, you consider that one as a tube sheet and analyze that one.
No, there is the different scenario. Like I have only in blind plane there is a 2 hole, which is tube inlet and tube outlet,
Mm-hmm.
and it is like a coil, not a U-tube. And if we imagine tube layout, there is a 8 hole only, 2 above, 2 above, 2 below, 2 below, and there is no OTL now, and there is no path line width now. If I draw it in PVElite, it will show error.
You can define the OTL, right? OTL you can define, but you don't have the pitch, correct pitch.
Yeah. I don't have pitch.
Yeah, you
If
don't
I
have the
define
pitch.
Huh.
So what you have to do, you have to some dummy pitch you have to provide. Like now the
Yeah.
tube sheet now 8 holes, right? You have to consider it as a uniform. Maybe it is not
Yeah.
uniform your piece, but you have to consider uniform and then you provide a pitch. And it is
Yeah.
like some tube sheet with 8 holes you have to design.
Yeah.
And I think the
Yeah.
thickness also very less for your case, because if it is a 8
Very
holes,
less.
so it will, I mean to say, to only avoid the PVElite error, you have to do something like what you call some dummy things. So that you have to provide. Big holes you have to
Yeah.
provide uniform pitch.
Okay. Then.
I think it's not, it will only, you have to, the error will come only to generate the model in the PVElite, but the calculation wise it will pass. Because the
Yeah, it
holes
will
are
pass.
less.
Okay, Atul, you got your answer.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Okay, any more you have?
No.
Okay, Kaushik, do you have anything? Any more? Any
No, I don't have anything, but as last time we discussed about the API tank, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this API tank normally, what are the types for that tank? The types, how many types?
I think last time also I said there are 4 or 5 types are there. So depending on the roof construction, they are
Only depending on the roof construction. That means the roof will change.
roof will
All
change.
other things will be same, right? The tank wall, and then all those things will be same.
Yeah, tank
The
wall is
bottom wall, the bottom.
tank wall will be cylindrical. It's common. Like our vessel, how the shell will be there, it's common, cylindrical. So it is cylindrical, and
And the bottom
yeah,
ground.
end part will change. Like our dish will be there, conical will be there, flat will be
That
there.
is the top
Ye-
part, right?
Yeah, in our tank, this tanker sits on the ground, no? So bottom will not change. So bottom will keep flat.
Bottom will not change.
Bottom will
The
be
tank
flat.
will not change. The
Shell will
top part
be,
only will change,
yeah,
and that is the types.
yeah, that is,
And okay.
bottom
So
will be
where I'll
flat.
get
Bottom will
the
be,
construction details,
yeah,
where
bottom
I'll
will,
get those two.
yeah, these construction details and these in API they given the different types of which are the types of API 650 given that which are the types will be there, and also you can refer some of the handbooks like Chevron as there, tank construction by
What is the
Chevron.
handbook name? So
Uh,
it's a company, right?
yeah, it's company. They are specifically tanks and that one they'll do, and EV also is there. So they also tank manufacturers. So you can refer that one also. So
Okay.
depending on roof also there are like I said, one is conical roof is there, one is internal floating roof is there, one is external floating roof is there, and fourth one is a dome roof is there. These are four normally comes. So internal floating roof are which are top there is cover is there, and inside there is a roof which is floating on the liquid. And external floating there is no top roof is there. That directly uh, the floater means on the liquid. This is a floater is there on that one. And dome roof is normally it will be with aluminum one. It's a dome type design on the top. So whenever there is pressure, this inside or gases they want to control. So on that end they go for the dome roof and that one.
Okay, and who decide the type? It's the end user, or it's the licensor, or it's the PM? Who decide it?
License.
The type.
License. Normally it comes from process depending on the how the liquid evaporation and that will comes. So
From
if
the process, they decide the type.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah.
say this type you design. Okay.
So normally this water and that one, this types there is no evaporation. Then they go for cone roof, and small tanks also they go for cone roof. When there is a evaporation are there on the liquid, so they go for floating roof. So floating roof also, if there is more, then they go for internal floating. Means there are top cover also there, and also the one roof is floating on the liquid. Means two are there. And dome roof normally, yeah, when
There
the
is another thing like spherical tank. So that is different, right? It is for gas.
spherical spheroid is these are the spheres are there. Spheres, those are considered as a vessel. Those are not tanks.
I mean to say, it's like how to say.
Umbrella.
Yes,
No, it's full spherical. I mean to say, full like a spherical shape, and then there is some supports.
yeah. Those are the spheres. Those are the pressure vessels. Normally, the storing of liquid nitrogen and that one they use for this spheres. But they are with high pressure and that one. Those are very big in size, but they are considered as a pressure vessel. This is not a tank. That not comes in API tanks.
Then those are designed as per
ASME section
which
8.
code?
ASME section 8 division 1.
Okay, so normal design.
Yeah, normal pressure vessel design. We'll go for that one.
Okay.
So in pressure vessel, if you see ASME section 8, in there they given different types. So these spheres are given as the spear type of our closer on both sides. So both the closer are connected each other like that. It is designed.
Yeah, because there is, I think, it is not exactly cylinder, right?
Yeah, cylinder spheres. These are the spheres connected. Means you can say.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that calculation, it's normal like cylinder calculation will come, and how to
cylinder
model
not
it?
sphere calculation
in
comes.
calculation how to model it.
In PVElite,
PVElite will not support.
Yep, no, PVElite it does. Pressure
PVElite
vessel,
can do that.
yeah, pressure vessel PVElite will do. This spheres also PVElite will do.
Okay.
Those are normally supported by legs and that one. Big size legs are the very big sizes comes. And very pressure also very much inside there. So that's why they want to go for the spheres.
Because I have seen physically in Gale, Those. That time I even didn't know this name also. So these are normally they as you said naphtha. I think they normally store
Yeah,
naphtha
yeah,
gas.
yeah. Then normally a liquid type they store there with high pressure and there.
So normally you also do design of those or
We not done thus, but we some of the drawings or that we seen that means we involved in some of the projects with that this one, but we by
so
ourselves we
you
not done.
have those you are well known with the drawings, right?
Yeah, yeah, well known. So I will share you maybe you can see this one.
Yeah, if you can share me the means no, not actually. I don't want that. I want the detail drawing actually. Okay, how the detailing to be done on that.
Yeah, detailing and
Not for the actually spares. I'm more concerned about the tank detailing because as you said the top is always different. So how to do the detailing on that? Because as per my knowledge, there are number of sheets are not like heat exchangers. It's more, right? I think 15 or 16 drawings will come for the tank. If I am not wrong.
yeah, tanks there are many this comes drawings comes, but this
Yeah.
peers as a similar to this one I shared in our group. You can check that one. These are the spears.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So this is considered as a spherical tank. So in this one with legs supports and that one.
But this is can be done in PVElite, right?
Yeah,
You
this
are
is can
saying.
be done in the PVElite. This is as a considered as
Okay. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Fine. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. Any more?
No. Thanks.
Okay. Can we wind up?
Yeah. You
Okay.
can.
Okay. Okay. Good night.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.